Hey, what's up, guys? With the Hallyu Blast. I'm Oscar.
I'm Serge.
Today we react to Meowv and their other new song that they had, Body.
Body.
Now, before we get into this one, make sure you guys go join our Discord, like this video if you enjoy watching our videos, and subscribe. We actually just hit 17,000 today. So, well, today as of recording. But I want to hit 20K soon, TM, but we'll get there when we get there.
If it happens.
Now, we recently did react to Meowv and their last song, Toxic, or their new song, Toxic. I actually really ended up liking that song a lot.
We both really liked
I think
it.
we really liked it, and I've been having it on repeat, but it's been killing me that I haven't been able to listen to this one. So I say we jump in.
Let's do it.
And this is the performance video.
Now we know where the energy from
Okay. Okay.
Wow.
Dude, that instrumental went crazy. Oh my god. Oh, it was so short.
Very short.
Okay, see, that is exactly what I thought Meowv would be. Whenever I heard it was a Teddy group or a black label, this is exactly what I had originally pictured. Now, with that being said, I'm actually kind of glad they did it.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, like they totally showed us like a whole other side with Toxic and I mean Meowv. I mean, more so with Toxic than Meowv, because I guess Meowv was the first time really seeing them. But I feel like starting off with those two songs really put this group in a different light than I would have thrown them in. Like how I'm saying, this is what I expected. I mean, they totally like flipped the script on us, like starting out, you know, and I'm kind of glad.
Yeah. So, I mean, very obviously the song is a dance performance song, right?
Yeah.
So I think in that regard, I think it does its amazing. It's amazing at its job, right?
Yeah.
So I agree with you. I think a lot of, just a segue, a lot of well, I think what we were both kind of anticipating was this type of energy that was going to be in Toxic. And we're both very happy that it wasn't. Both very happy that Toxic was what it was, right? Yeah. I don't know how to go from here with this type of song, right? Because again, it's very obviously a dance practice. I mean, sorry, a dance choreography focused type song, right?
Yeah.
With the instrumental at the end, and obviously not lackluster in the singing and rapping department, right? Because it is what it is. It's a performance song, right?
Yeah.
But I think for what the song is supposed to do and what its job was, amazing. Honestly.
It's like a really good hype song, I feel.
I mean, I definitely, I can see this as an opening song. What do you think?
No, I think Meow would be the opening. I think it would be Meow. Oh, actually, I don't know. Well, yeah, I could see this more as a closing song.
Think so?
Yeah, because
I don't know. I feel like if this sets the mood, you know what I mean?
I don't know, because I feel like from the 3 songs that they have, okay, say they were performing, I feel like this one would end their stage in the perfect way. And like super high energy, you would have like the fireworks that I hate so much and confetti, like it would all go off on this song.
Is this under the assumption that another group would be coming on after them?
I mean, if they did or didn't, it doesn't even matter at that point. I feel like if it was just even their own show, I feel like this would be the best song to leave off of.
I don't know. I feel like it's more of an opener than a closer. 100%.
See, the problem with that like is
Toxic,
what song do they close with?
Toxic would be their closing song.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think of like, I'd rather leave a concert on a super high energy note. And for me, that's what this song is.
Okay. I don't know.
Like the perfect way to end it, kind of.
I don't know. It feels much more like an opening song to me. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know.
Leave it in the comments.
Yeah, what would be their closing song from these 3?
Much less that, but more so would this be an opening or a closing song?
Yeah, that's true.
But I mean, not really much to say.
Yeah, they're really. I feel like we talked a lot more about this group in our Toxic reaction. So if you guys haven't watched that, go watch that. But I will say, we recently reacted to Isna.
Isna, yes.
And Teddy, and it looked like Black Label had a hand in it in general, because I think 24, who is, I don't know if he produced this song, but I know he did produce Toxic or help produce. I like the direction that they're taking these groups in, you know? I don't really know where they're going to take them, because, I mean, he's thrown us for a loop so far.
Yes.
We both didn't expect Meow. I mean, yeah, it's fair to say we didn't expect Meow to turn out the way it did, because we thought this group would just be a super high energy group. And Meow is definitely a higher energy, but I guess on first listen for us, it felt like more subtle. Toxic, a lot more toned down, kind of, but still has some energy to it. But then you just have Body, and it just hits you. And it's just perfect. And I believe they do have an album coming out soon. I don't know when, but like we've got in 3 songs. So I'm assuming there has to be a mini album coming out. And then these 3 songs will probably be on there. Like it usually happens.
Now did you say in the Isna music video, or did you tell me before we started recording, but was this group also a
No, this is like this is not a survival show.
Okay, that's what I was going to say. So let me ask you something. This might be a little bit of a segue, but a tangent, sorry. What do you think the strengths of a survival girl group show versus one that's just kind of a company's kind of just like putting out? Like, do you think the levels of promotion that each member can get, do you think it's better for a survival type show kind of in that instance? Or do you think there can still be a lot of hype built up around a company, I guess company grown group? I don't know. I wouldn't know how to.
I feel like there's more on the line for survival show groups. They usually don't have a long lifespan. Usually 2 to 3 years, Kepler being a weird exception recently with the contract extension. But they also have the benefit of growing their fan base a little bit more on a personal level. But I don't know, I consider Black Label, I know they're a smaller group, but Teddy, YG, like I feel like
long history.
This company is definitely higher up in the hierarchy of other entertainment groups. So I do feel like they have a lot more oomph. They have a lot more pull. Now, with that being said, I know Black Label is a smaller group or smaller company. Well, I don't know. Isn't Rosé part of?
I would say so.
I think she's part of Black Label. So I don't know how small you would consider this group. But when it comes to companies like this, I feel like they have way more power, right, to push these groups forward. And they don't have to worry necessarily about having a bad song or two and then it's just like over. Like if that happens with a survival show group and they have a bad song, that sucks, because they're not going to be around for much longer. Then you have a group that will be around for like 7 years. You have the time to bring it around, I guess.
I think
is the thing.
it all boils down to ultimately how big of a fan base I would say the group can grow.
Yeah, that is true.
I mean, you take survival girl groups. Sorry, not just girl groups, but survival groups. For example, I mean, the members have obviously a long, like you said in the Isna music video, the members have a long. It's a journey with the members, right? So they're going to garner a massive fan base versus one that, say.
It also depends how big the show is.
It also depends on the big the show is.
That is also
well.
because there's so many shows compared to. I feel like IZ*ONE is like the one-of-a-kind survival show group. There was not really any survival shows back then. I think Produce 48 was
rare.
Produce 48 was one of the first.
Promise was also one.
True, one of the first like really big survival shows, and now there's so many. There's so many popping up. So it's like, I feel like it's almost tearing apart the fan bases because you're not going to watch every single show. Usually you're going to find one, and then some people are like, I'm just sticking with this group, you know. But
I mean, it's just kind of like you take. It can go either way, right?
Yeah.
You take a girl group like this one, for example, and then you can take another one like Ian and I did a reaction to that one music video. I think their group's name was Honey Punny.
Yeah.
Again, company grown. Absolutely on nobody's radar, right? So it's interesting. I think it's just a matter of how big the fan base.
I think at the end of the day, it's just survival show groups are just very volatile.
Fair.
It's that in the time frame, but you know, it is what it is. But that is going to be it for this video, guys. Like always, see you later.